You was never one of us. You never could be.
Snoop knows it. What did we say about that quote at the beginning? I knew it was coming for her. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back as we continue with more of The Wire. We're getting closer and closer to the season finale. This one is going to be Season 5, Episode 9, Late Editions. And then we're going to have Episode 10. But I'm going to do Episode 10 next week because first off, it's an hour and a half, so it goes a little bit more above an hour. And I'm a little bit pressed for time on my end, so I want to be able to give as much thought as I can, especially if it's going to be the last episode, and I don't want to feel like I'm being, rushed in order to do that. So the last episode is going to be coming out next week for those of you on Patreon, but no worries, I'll also be dropping The Sopranos as well. So, it's not just going to be, just these last episode and then that's it. No, I'm going to be giving you guys 2 episodes of The Sopranos as well when that happens. So that way it's a nice little easy transition for those of you that want to hop right into The Sopranos. But here we are. We're getting closer and closer to the ending of The Wire. I'm curious to see the fate of a lot of people, and we have seen the fate of a lot of people. Before we get into that, though, because I don't want to forget this, because someone mentioned this comment. Someone in the Patreon mentioned that Omar saw the kid earlier. That's why he didn't do anything. He knew what was going to happen, and that's an interesting take. I have to go back and watch it for myself to see if that's exactly kind of what happened, if there was room for insight, or maybe that's just a misinterpretation. But if that is the case, I think it's really interesting to have Omar understand what's about to happen, especially because of all that's been taken away from him. You know what I'm saying? Especially someone like Omar. We don't get too much of his backstory, but I don't know, seeing that kid and paralleled with him, you can probably get a gist of it. Just how he carries himself and how he has to own who he is and his identity, especially him being gay. That's a massive factor in a lot of people who want to get at Omar. So I'm sure that this is something that he had to deal with, especially when he was younger. But to see him, or to know, and this is just interpretation, to know that was about to happen, it gives a little bit of interesting insight as to what was truly going on within Omar's mind. I think he more so probably wanted Marlo to kill him. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? I think after all of that, he probably just wanted to die now that he was truly alone. Now, the interpretation gets a little shaky when you bring the kid into it, because why would Omar want a kid to catch a body, right? You know what I'm saying? The kid was already kind of off, but I wouldn't expect Omar, especially someone with backbones as him, to just accept the fact that a kid is going to kill him. Not for his sake, but for the kid's sake, right? So that's the only, I guess, devil's advocate I could say towards that theory. But I'm going to go back and look at it and see for myself and see how that interpretation fits within the scene. But we're going to keep on with this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is why I want to save the last episode for its own thing, because we're going to be rambling. Okay, we're going to be rambling and scrambling. If you guys like that, then I can make hella omelets for y'all. So without further ado, I'm not going to take too much longer. I'm going to hop into this episode, get your favorite popcorn, your favorite snacks, as we hop into more of The Wire.
Affirmative. This is a fresh one.
Well, if they're going all the way out there, then it might just be...
Damn right.
On it.
It's good to see my man Vic Mensa doing his thing. You're rolling with some people that will definitely have your job stripped from you. So I hope it's worth it too, for you.
McNulty, it's on. Oh, hell yeah.
All right. It's crazy seeing all these gadgets, man. It's wild. Especially all the sounds. It reminds me of Alien, the first film. Sound design goes crazy in that film, specifically with the technology. Deserve got nothing to do with it. Okay, Snoop. Sound like you finna die. Sound like you finna die.
Marlo is muscle. He's here to make sure it looks right. And if it does, Monk or someone else will come on down. Cheese too, maybe.
So this is a re-up.
Fuck a re-up, son.
This is the whole thing. This is the whole damn thing.
Where you going?
Time to fess up.
Wow. Wow. Okay, Lester's... He said it's time to fess up. So he knew he had to eventually do this. Yeah, this is big business right here, man.
6 icebox.
This is the big business. They got guns, bro.
Been following the damn truck for a week. Should know by now.
Copy that.
Truck. Ticks have 6 legs or 8.
Brother. It's an understandable cause for panic, but lock in.
Full 3-year tour. Thanks.
It's no reflection on you, man.
Yeah, guys, I can't help but think that this season needed 15 episodes. I wouldn't have minded that. Anybody know the reasons as to why they only got 10?
Subtle, discreet, good with details, careful to cover his tracks.
I don't care how far we go back, Gus. No way I'm gonna kill your wife for you.
Yeah, funny. You guys got jokes, huh? You guys got jokes. I love this coffee place right now, too.
I ain't got all day.
Hurry up now. Grab your aluminum strips there first off.
This man's gonna get this kid tetanus. What in the hell? Brother, give him some gloves or something. Like what? Man, you should be using some gloves yourself.
Global printout on everything under Scott Templeton's byline. All of it. Every edition. Hey, I'm a fan.
He's like, hey, man, we're family, right? I used to work here. Come on, man. That's cool. I love the comparison between working at the district when it comes to the police force and then working at the newspaper when it comes to, well, the media. Same thing with even the gang side of things, man.
Pavement, more cops riding past. More cops showing the flag so that you guys can say you're being tough on crime. Respectfully, sir, what works is committing to build.
It's cool to see them work together. They're like, yeah, we both understand this bullshit.
He needs a 10% drop in the next quarter. Or no one is going to be in a position to reform anything.
That's such an unfortunate thing, and when you know the details, it just gets even messier.
Deputy, a detective's outside for you. Says it's urgent.
Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. This is going to set him off.
We took a couple of weeks and got back up on Marlo. With the right warrants, he's about to fall. The fuck? There's no time.
He said, though. Man, oh, man. Dude, this is going to get so messy. I hope people could just ride, and just chill, but, man, this is bad.
Need teams to arrest Marlo Stanfield, Chris Partlow, and Cheese Wagstaff. I also need someone from our SAO to get on the horn to Baltimore County for an SNS warrant on the Middle River.
Look at the camera pushing it. He's like, this motherfucker, are you serious?
He held that back so we could do this business here.
Anything else you've neglected to tell me, Detective Freeman?
No, sir.
Is it going to be cool?
I think you're caught up.
Can it be cool? Please, God, let it be cool, man.
Are you sitting down?
Yo, it's happening. It's happening, bruh. Okay. Wow. I mean, I will say this, man. I'm happy as hell that Lester and McNulty and all of this work has finally did something. Here's Chris. Chris got. Look at Bunk. Bunk's been chasing after you. I wonder if he knows that that's his guy. And Marlo. Oh, wow. I think this is it. I think this is it. Go ahead and get your say in, Lester. Doesn't have to say anything. He didn't have to say anything. He just was like, yeah. Yup. We know what this clock is. We know what time it is.
Shit's on TV, yo.
With a street value of almost $16 million in heroin.
16 million drug bust, bro. That was $16 million. Oh my goodness.
Drugs have done to Baltimore. Drug dealers do not just destroy individuals, they destroy families.
Don't forget about the community.
They destroy entire communities.
Ah, got played. Got played. Got played. Got played.
We have had enough.
Carcetti's a G, man. Come on, man. Carcetti is a G. And now that I understand the responsibility and the complexities within the nuance of his position.
About this and that.
Like what?
Crime about how Junebug and his people got lit up. Crime about how Omar in the street running his mouth, calling for you to step too.
Omar say what? No.
Omar said, what?
Y'all by name, but shit, it wasn't nothing.
What you say about me?
Nothing, man. Just talking shit.
He used my name.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's his weakness.
Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
That just gave us a whole lot of insight as to who Marlo is right here, man.
I don't see the boy snitching.
Neither do I.
Wow. That was such a glimpse, and then he just went right back to chilling. That was incredible. That was an incredible... I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that scene. That was the first time he got agitated, and it showed us clearly who he is.
Shit. Now that Chris Parlow's locked up?
That's fascinating. I'm going to replay that scene back when I'm done with this. That was great.
Marlo is in cuffs.
Fuck Marlo. Fuck you.
Ugh, yikes. Yeah, there's still that you got to get through. You're not out of the clear just yet.
Think this has a shot at a Pulitzer? I do, and it does. Now, being on the Pulitzer board for a couple of terms, I've seen the process up close. There's a way...
Man, he stepped in a puddle that was way too deep, man. Man, the parallels are deep.
We're past deadline, Gus.
I'll cut the quote.
All right.
He's looking. He's like, uh-oh. Something's up. I mean, he already knew something's up.
This is what you wanted, man.
Why do I feel like shit?
Because you betrayed your family, you betrayed your friends, you betrayed your coworkers. It's a lot of things that you did, man.
Yeah, Daniels wanted me up there at that press conference. Up there with all the rest of those preemie motherfuckers congratulating.
It sucks because it's like, would they have gotten Marlo if it wasn't for this? I don't think so. But again, at what cost?
Sardine better be awake, too. Because I do believe Lester Freeman's in the mood for love.
Lester's having a great day, bro. He is having the best day in the world right now.
I got a clean knife for you to shave numbers. I'll pick you up tomorrow night. You right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do I feel like that meeting is it's not for whoever they're trying to get, but for Michael. I won't believe that they'll try and kill him, but I mean, dude, like the people that they roll with is like they'll do what they got to do.
There's a huge epidemic of HIV and AIDS.
Look at this man now. Look at him. Big old rock on his ear.
Don't sell yourself short. He's got your way of making an argument. Lucky for him, though, he looks like his stepmom.
That's so great, man. Hell yeah.
Followed him out and found the drugs. They're going to get their Title III, and they're saying that by examining Monk's phone, your phone, and the others, they're going to prove the conspiracy.
Man, yeah, they got you good, man. They got you good. And ironically, the person who got you in here is right there in front of you.
But we've seen third-grade scores rise before, Mr. Mayor. And it doesn't seem as if any gains in that grade can be sustained into 5th and 7th grade scores.
Wow, look at that. It's good that they shared eye contact, though. That's good.
Or achieving at a high school level and disproving any negative stereotypes about the city school system. Could you excuse me for a moment, please?
This is why I love Carcetti. This is why I love Carcetti, man. He's my dog. He tries. He tries. He tries. It's all good. It's all good. Better than nothing. At least he went up to talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Can't believe I'm talking to you, Gus. To that shit you pulled?
Dude, yo, this man, you in the news and you're a veteran in the news department. You know everybody, bruh.
Is Bond gonna run against you, or is he done?
What do you think?
After the Clay Davis farce, smells like he's done to me.
I'm loving that people are eating in this show, by the way. That makes me very happy, damn it.
Daniels did not cut Burrell?
Shit, at the end, after his name was floated, Daniels went around saying he didn't want the job.
There you go. There goes your info. He's getting closer. The walls are closing in on Swindleton.
Mike Marks. Not that I can see. This fucking guy stinks. Probably evacuated. What, he left and he came back?
No, he crapped himself. Come on, man. Context, brother. I'm not even in your field and I know that.
Hey, Steven, I got a little problem.
It's common in men your age.
I need to get into Walter Reed.
That's funny. That was a good little comeback.
That was with our homeless vet when he saw that firefight, the one that Templeton was writing about.
I keep calling him Swindleton. It's Templeton.
Warrior program. She could get you in if you're not actually writing a piece.
I'm not.
Well, what are you doing, Gus?
Scratching an itch.
Ha. Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
That was once we bust you people put on Marlo Stanfield. My number, right? I mean, it definitely smells like a Lester Freeman wiretap. Man, watch the news, all that dope on the tape.
Look at this man looking like Father King right now. Man, there goes your story right there, man.
Excuse me.
Leave.
I'm sorry, is there a freaking mummy casket there? Is there a tombstone right there? What the heck?
On the money. Follow the lawyers. Levy, Brum, Silverstein, Craig. All those guys that take the high-end drug work. They don't just make money.
Look at Lester meeting up with Clay Davis.
On the hook, you want to go deep on their ass. Levy will let you get a taste, but he won't let you run wild. Because once you get past these motherfucking lawyers, you can really play.
So I'm assuming they're talking about Mr. Potato Head right now.
You got something solid, or I'm on my way to the U.S. Attorney.
You ain't nothing but a shakedown artist.
He's like, man, I hate you.
I don't have a name, truly I don't. But it seems to me, you start looking at the people hanging around the grand jury, you'll find them right.
Uh-oh. Damn, this is in the courtroom. I mean, it always was in the courtroom, but damn. It's home field in there, huh?
Yeah, he come down and visit me every couple weeks. He takes that Peter Pan bus down from Baltimore. Walks a couple miles down.
That Peter Pan bus. That's funny. I know exactly what he's talking about. That's funny. Damn. I called it that too.
You know, when shit went bad, after I lost my hands, them Abu Dhabi motherfuckers weren't even around after the shit went on. That's how they do.
There you go. Bro, homeboy is done. This boy is done, man.
Their answer is that they didn't know anything about it. That they did what they were told and they turned in clean run sheets. And they don't know what anyone else sent upstairs for staff review. Know about what?
Oh, man. She's just trying to look after you, yo. She's trying to help you cover your people and yourself.
Oh, my God. Look at this. Bubs.
Let's go, man. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Everybody looking good. Let's go.
I'm his fucking sponsor. I don't believe I ever got a Christian name out of it. Reginald. Hot shit. See what you done? Come on.
Oh, that makes me feel good. And he's finally speaking, man. Damn, this is incredible.
Around the way they call me Bubbles. I'm a drug addict. Celebrating my
This is
anniversary.
what we've been waiting for, y'all. He is the wire, man. He is the heart to the wire, bruh.
The thinking on that make me smile. But Sarada is more of a hurt.
Oh my goodness, this performance is incredible.
Ain't no shame in holding on to grief.
There you go, man.
As long as you make room for other things too.
That's truth. Damn, writing is brilliant here.
So thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me share.
Let's go, Bubs, man. That makes me so damn happy. You guys don't even understand. Oh my God, when that kid was beating on him, I still want him to get got, by the way.
So behind everybody getting jacked. I mean,
Ain't y'all ever wonder if he even deserve any of this shit?
Deserve got nothing to do with it.
There you go. That's the quote right there. Deserve ain't got nothing to do with it. You better think on your feet, Michael. You better think, man. This could be the last time I see you, bruh.
What now, motherfucker? You shy?
There you go. There you go. Let's go, Michael. There you go.
You was never one of us. You never could be.
Soldier stuff, man. Snoop knows it. What did we say about that quote at the beginning? I knew it was coming for her. Woo! Golly. Yo, Snoop, I gotta give it to her, bro. She's an Avon, bro. She was a soldier. Same thing with Chris. Yep, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. Oh, snap. Here we go. Here we go, man. It's... Damn it. You know, the one good thing I'll take is Bubs. That makes me happy. That was perfect, okay? That's all the happiness I need. And that Marlo scene was great, too.
On them plasma TVs, too. Them Jones is wet.
Damn, man. This is heartbreaking. They're just kids, man.
When she finds the need, right? Make sure she copies some fresh things, too.
Goodness, man, this scene is so heartbreaking. My God, I was not expecting this.
Come on, Buck.
Damn, that's so heartbreaking, man. I'm about to tear up to this. This is... Oh, man. And just the sound of the wind just stripping through the trees right there. God. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, my God. Oh, what is going to happen with these two, man? What's going to happen? What is going to happen with Lester and McNulty, bro?
And I can still hang with you, then.
You know I'm too hot.
Jesus, everybody is just broken apart, man. Oh my God, it's interesting how everyone gets their fairness and their unfairness, man. It's heartbreaking. I just hope one of them comes back for one another later on in the future.
I took a beat down from them boys. I don't even throw a shadow on it. That was a day.
I remember that. I remember that.
You remember, Mike?
Wow. Can he remember? Oh, man.
Don't.
Oh, man. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. God damn, bruh. Times changed, man. He knows he can't stay there. Man, this is so heartbreaking. Oh my goodness, bruh. Goodness. The fates that they show to these children. Well, I don't want to call it fates because there's still time, but man, it's heartbreaking. Oh, God. All right, guys, and that is the end to episode 9. All right, guys, like I said, I want the season finale, because it's an hour and a half, I want that to be to itself because it's probably going to be a 2-hour or more just from the conversation we'll have after that. So to kind of just spare me the idea of like having to keep things restrained because, you know, things in my life that I have to personally do, I want to give myself freedom and time to actually discuss the show because I really, really need to. It's a must. But man, this episode was brilliant. This was a brilliant episode, and it's crazy because not a lot besides the death of Snoop happened. You know, it was more of like closure, but man, there was so much bitter. There was so much bittersweet within all of this. It's so heartbreaking, you know? But it's nice that you have a heart, is what I'm saying. right? Like, it sucks that you have to feel it, but it's nice to know that you have it. And I think that's what, especially when it comes to Bubs, what he was kind of getting down when he was talking about, you know, how he is, and finally confessing and reminiscing about, you know, Tarak. And that is that's something that, you know, there is room for grief in other things. You know, like, it sucks to see, and I'm careful to say fate, because again, we don't know what happens to these boys afterwards. It's just within the context, unless they show us what happens later on, but within the context of like this chapter, the fate between a lot of these boys, not the corner boys, but the boys that we started off with, just looking at where they are now, how each of them ended up, it's so heartbreaking. You know, for some, you're like, yeah, that's great. Another, you're just like, that's so sad. You know, another is just, it's just straight up terrifying. And it's a shame that these kids couldn't grow up in an environment that could let them be who they are, and more importantly, keep their friendship. It's heartbreaking. I really hope that, you know, in my optimism later on in life, they try to reunite. They try to find one another. But I mean, similar to that scene at the end there with Michael, he couldn't even remember. He couldn't remember the time that, you know, Duke remembered, you know, about throwing the piss water balloons at the corner boys. That's such a childhood memory, you know, that's wrapped up in everything. And it's such a, you know, an identity to who you once were. And it's a shame that Michael can't even recognize that at this point. And man, I think it just goes to show you like what that type of life does to you. You know, it's a shame because on one hand you had Snoop telling him, you know, you're not like us. You're not a soldier. And then on the other hand, you have Duke saying like, you know, you are like us, and he can't even feel it. He can't remember. So he's just this blank ambiguity that just exists, and that's a scary place. If anything, that's scarier than knowing who you are on either side, because you don't even know what's happening. You don't even know who you are at this point. And it's heartbreaking when he's, you know, talking to his brother, and you see that door close, and you realize like that could be the last time he sees him. And that's so heartbreaking, especially as me being an older brother and me having a little brother. Oh my goodness. Like, he's doing the right thing, but there's so much hurt that comes from it, right? And the acting is so brilliant. It's so beautiful, where, you know, he tells his little brother not to cry, and then you can just for a brief moment, you can almost feel the tears about to escape his eyes, but he doesn't stick around long enough to let it last. Another great scene was Marlo's outburst. Marlo's outburst was incredible. That scene was just so riveting, because this is the first time we see someone as calculated as him get pissed off. And ironically, it was when, I love how Omar still gets his lick at Marlo, because yeah, Marlo got pissed off. And it makes me wonder, like, if Chris and Snoop deliberately not tell Marlo about what Omar was saying because they knew he would get like this and think irrationally. I wonder if that's the case, you know, because he got set off. He said, my name is my name. You know, that's all there is to it. You know, that's all there is to it. And that's an interesting thing right there. That's real interesting. Now, I'm excited to see where and how that unfolds, but obviously we got one more juggernaut beast to unfold, and that is unfortunately with McNulty and potentially Lester, but primarily with McNulty. It's going to be such a hellish full circle with McNulty in this last episode. And guys, next week we'll be there, and then we'll start The Sopranos. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this. As always, I appreciate y'all. Again, I apologize for not doing the 2 episodes a week for this one in particular, but just know that I really do plan on going in depth into my thoughts with The Wire. So I really want to give myself time before I, you know, without knowing outside, like, oh, I have to like do certain things. Like, I'd rather not. I want to be relaxed and, you know, have enough flow to really dive into what The Wire is. And I would love to make, you know, videos on it as well too. So as always, I appreciate y'all. Please stay healthy, stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.